Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel.
Hi, it's Melissa.
And it's Eric, and we are Tilted K. So we are back at our garden plot. This is a community garden. It's about 4 miles from where we stay in the summer at our summer camper. And if you saw last week, we started getting the garden plot ready. And hopefully today we can get it all our rows done, and by tomorrow get everything ready for planting.
Yeah, and we also have an update on the garden too. We actually got an extension to our garden, so we have another plot to it.
So we're going to be planting sugar pumpkin.
Yes.
And what else?
Acorn squash.
In that little plot. So we won't have to really dig rows or do anything like that. We'll just have to weed periodically, and once those grow in, they should smother most of the things out and do just fine. So we're gonna get on it.
All right, let's get going.
So we got our rows done.
Yeah, looks good.
It does look good. This area here, there's a big rock under it, and there's poison ivy in here. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a bunch of weed fabric here, some of the cheap stuff. Then we're going to use the good woven weave fabric over the top of it, and we're going to put pots where we're going to have our herbs, some radishes, some carrots, our Swiss chard, and our lettuces will all go on top of that right here so that this area gets used. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to break away and start putting our fence up, and you're going to...
I have to plant my onions and my celery today.
All right, and we're going to plant our acorn squash and pumpkins.
We're going to seed over there.
We're going to sow those direct.
Yep.
All right, let's get on it. All right, fence is up.
Yeah, it looks good.
Missy's working on the onions. I'm gonna come over, drill all the holes so we can get out of this blazing sun.
Yeah, it's pretty hot out today.
All right, let's get on it. All right, that's going to do it for us for today. We're going to be back first thing in the morning to finish this project up.
Yeah, so we'll see you then.
See you tomorrow, guys. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's the next day. It's about, I don't know what, 8:30?
8:30-ish.
It's much cooler. We got up early so that we could have breakfast and get out here early.
We got up early, but we got here a little later.
Yeah, a little bit. But it's overcast. It's much cooler. We're hoping to get today's projects wrapped up pretty quick.
Yeah.
So what's the first thing we're going to do?
The first thing that we need to do, because we already soaked our seeds for our acorn squash and our pumpkins, so we need to get that bed so that we can plant those in
Plant
there.
those in. And then we're going to do the peas and beans.
Yep. We have peas,
Today.
beans, and sugar snap peas.
Then we're going to do direct sow. And then we're going to get this whole section of the garden covered with woven weave fabric and get set up so next weekend we can come and plant the rest of our plants. All right, you ready to get on it?
I am.
All right. Okay, one of the things I'm going to do now, Missy is planting her peas and beans. So I'm going to break off and I'm going to try and get our gate put up. And this gate should just sit in there just like that and work just fine for us. So let me get my tools together and we'll get that project started. Should take care of our gate. It's only going to work for 3-4 months. Should be fine. Let's go see if Missy needs any help. How's it going, Missy?
It's going.
What do you got going on right now?
I'm still planting the peas.
Okay.
So
sugar snaps and the long beans are in, or no?
No, not yet. These
Okay.
are just peas.
Okay.
So I'm thinking peas, and then long beans, and then sugar snaps along the outside.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let me get going.
All right. You can see this is that little rock mound that we have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to put this cheap fabric cover over it. A couple layers of it. And that's going to be a barrier between the poison ivy that's in here and our woven weave fabric. Okay, so that should cover up our rock and the poison ivy that's in there. I've got some old barn board that we're going to use to tier it. Now this weed fabric lets in too much light. We used it last year and the weeds just grew underneath it. We have the right stuff this year for the rest of the garden, and that's what I'll be putting over this as well. That should kill off all the weeds and keep the poison ivy from growing, and this cheap stuff will keep those oils from getting into our good woven weave fabric. All right, well, we got so excited to get our weed fabric down.
Yeah, we forgot to turn the camera on.
We forgot to turn the camera on, so, but you can see in the background, we pretty much got it all set up. There's this one little patch where we're standing that we need to get some more woven weave fabric for. What's that?
We ran out.
Yeah, we ran out. That's 300 feet of it. So that's where we're at. Mitzi's gonna, what are you potting up, lettuce?
I'm gonna do lettuce and Swiss chard in bags, grow bags this year.
Yep, and we're gonna get that done. And then that'll do it for us for this weekend. Next weekend, we can come in, put trellises up, and start planting.
Yeah, start getting our other stuff in.
All right.
I think I'm done.
All right.
Swiss chard, lettuce in a pot. I think we're done for the day.
I agree. I think it's time to wrap up. Let's go to the camper, get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Let the doggies out and head back to the cottage. What a weekend.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend.
That's all right. We got a lot done. I'm happy with the progress.
Me too.
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe. Hit that bell. It'll let you know every time we got a video coming out. We'll see you on the next one.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.